I just finished this book, and I think everybody needs to read it right now. It's called We Are as Gods by Diamandis and Steven Kotler. And before I get into this, I need to come clean. Diamandis and Kotler are gurus for me. These two have been shaping how I think about the future for years. So this is not a neutral review. I highly respect these two guys. Diamandis created the X Prize, and Kotler is a best-selling author and my authority on all things flow. This is an important book, controversial and scary, but first, the title. We Are as Gods. I know, when you see that, when you hear it, your first reaction might be, who do these guys think they are? But here's the thing, they're not saying, are we gods? They're saying we now have godlike tools. The ability to edit genes, to engineer the climate, to extend human lifespan, to change our appearance in one appointment. For all of human history, those were acts of God. Now they're acts of technology. That's not arrogance, that's a warning, because gods in every tradition, in every religion, they don't always use their power wisely, and neither do I, neither do we. The title isn't a brag, it's a question. If we have these powers, what are we going to do with them? That's the whole book. The core argument is this: technology creates abundance. And abundance, real abundance, is really a new thing. For most of human history, scarcity was the default. You worried about food, you worried about water, you worried about safety. That was our operating system. Now technology is solving those problems at a pace that most of us can't even track. But here's where Diamandis and Kotler nail that most people miss. Solving a problem doesn't end the story, it starts a new one. Technology solves hunger, but now we have obesity. Technology connects us, but now we have loneliness at scale. Technology automates labor, but now what are we going to do with ourselves? Every solution seeds the next problem, and the next technology has to solve that. It's a loop, it doesn't stop. That part of the book is brilliant, but here's where it gets dark. There's a famous experiment they reference, John Calhoun's mouse Utopia study. Scientists gave mice, a mice society, everything they needed: unlimited food, no predators, no disease, perfect conditions, and the mice society collapsed. They went from 4 pairs to 2,200 and then went back down to 100. Within a few generations, they stopped having sex, they stopped raising their young, they stopped engaging with each other, they had everything, and it destroyed them. The point isn't that mice are fragile. The point is that they struggle is part of human history. We struggle, we need to struggle. And so if we don't, it kind of breaks us. That's what Diamandis and Kotler are warning us about. The dangers of abundance aren't starvation, they're meaninglessness, passivity, and drift. Here's my take, and I say this as someone who believes everything in this book. I think humans are more durable than mice, not because we're physically stronger, because we have something the mice didn't or don't: curiosity. Humans are not wired for comfort, we're wired for questions. We always want to know what's on the other side of the next hill. What happens if we try this? What happens if we push here or pull there? You can't give a human being enough abundance to kill their curiosity. It goes underground, it finds a new form, it turns into an art, into obsession, into exploration, and into faith. Yes, in the right environment, you can suppress it. You can build systems that numb it. Social media algorithms, passive entertainment, sedation by convenience. But that's not abundance of winning. That's humans choosing the wrong path inside abundance. That's a choice we can make differently. Here's where I want to add something the book only brushes on. We're not just entering an age of material abundance, we're entering an age of cognitive abundance. AI doesn't just solve physical problems, it amplifies human capability. It multiplies what one curious person can build, discover, create. And yes, the risk signals are real. In Dune, Frank Herbert imagined a future where humanity outlawed thinking machines entirely. This is called the Batarian Jihad. The logic was, if you let machines think for you, you stop developing the capacity for yourself. That's not science fiction anymore. That's a genuine debate happening right now. But I don't land where the pessimists land. because here's what I think's coming back. Humans have always used tools to extend what they can do. Every tool in history, from the wheel to the printing press to the internet, was met with the same fear, that it would make us passive, dependent, less human. And every time, curiosity found the tool and built something new with it. AI is not different, it's just bigger. And the stakes are higher, the speed is faster, but the same species that built the pyramids, painted the Sistine Chapel, walked on the moon, that species is still here, that's us. And we are, as gods, is worth your time, so read it. Not because it's comfortable, because it isn't. It will make you sit with some hard questions about what happens to human beings when the struggle goes away. But here's where I land. The struggle doesn't go away, it transforms. The question stops being, how do we survive, and starts being, what do we build now that we are surviving? And I genuinely think that's a question humans are built to love. Curiosity is the one thing abundance can't take from you. It's already yours. Use it.